So in order to get your first pull up, it's a couple of prerequisites or progression exercises that you need to do first. So first thing first, to really get you started, just get comfortable being on the bar. And what I mean is you're gonna start out with dead hangs. If you don't know what a dead hang is when you just come to the bar and make sure I put my phone down. You come to the bar and you just practice hanging. Okay, just to build that foundational strength in the beginning, because a lot of times people can't do a pull up not because they don't really have the strength, it's because their grip is too weak. And that was actually my issue at first. Like I could not do a pull up because not because I was just kind of too weak to do one, which that played a part in it too, but my grip was very weak and I needed to train my grip and just kind of, you know, uh, get used to being on the bar. So a good way to do that is start out with dead hangs. And this is all you gotta do. It's very, very easy. Very easy. All you have to do, go to the bar and just hang. Just hang here for as long as you can. Okay. So first step, dead hangs. Practice hanging from the bar. Get comfortable. Start building up that grip strength. Get used to hanging from the bar. And when you do that, you want to at least each attempt you want trying to be longer than the last. So to make sure you time yourself too. Make sure you record and time yourself so you be able to keep up with how long you're hanging on the bar. So each time you go to the bar to practice a dead hang, you want to make sure it's longer and longer. So let's say your first time you hold on for 5 seconds. All right, now you want to aim for 6 seconds, 7, 8, and keep going on. Me personally, I think you're good to go when you reach at least 10 to 15 seconds, or at least 20 at max. You hold it if you can hold on to the bar for at least 15 to 20 seconds, you're good to go and you're ready to move on to the next step, which is scapular shrugs. So if you don't know what a scapular shrug is, it's just retracting your scapula. Because if you don't know, when you do a pull up, you are pretty much using your scapula to pull you up. It's playing a big part in it. So you're pretty much just, you know, retracting just like that. Matter of fact, let me remove my shirt so you can get a better look and see scapular retraction. Okay. So you put your arms out and you're doing this. This is retraction. All right. Retracting your scapula. Okay. And you can start off just doing this, just so you can kind of get the idea of how you retract your scapula. I can't really tell you how to do it exactly. You just have to do it yourself to kind of understand. But you're just, you know, retracting your scapula. Okay. So what I would do, starting out before you even go to the bar, hold your arms up and practice doing this. If this helps you, also just think about poking your chest out. Okay. Just focus on doing this. All right. Just focus on poking your chest out. That's a good way to learn because it may be hard to understand. So a good way to do it is to poke your chest out. Just focus on doing this. That's all you gotta do. Okay. So when you do get ready to go to the bar and actually practice scapular, what am I saying? When you do go to the bar, you actually do get ready to practice scapular shrugs. You know exactly what to do, or you might understand a little bit better the movement that you're doing. So if you can see, hope you can see. Let me see. And let me face the camera a little bit. All right, now you should be able to see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. So when you come up to the bar, you start off in the dead hang, and this is what you're doing. Okay. And like I said, if you need to just kind of mimic that motion of just acting like you're poking your chest out, do that. It'll help you understand the movement a little bit better. So that's step 2. And once you get comfortable with that, move on to step 3. And for step 3, which I honestly think should have been step 1, but it's cool. Step 3, actually try to do a pull up. A lot of times I think we just kind of underestimate ourselves and we don't actually just try. We just automatically assume we can't do one. It doesn't matter if the form is not good, if it's not perfect. That's okay. Just actually try to do a pull up. It never hurts to try. If you fail, that's fine. Then you move on to step 4, which is Australian pull ups. So if you don't know what the Australian pull up is, it's pretty much another form of a row. And the reason why I don't really think it's the same thing is because the hand position is different. When you do rows, it's like a similar movement, but your hands are like this. But when you're doing Australian pull-ups, you're actually mimicking the pull-up. All right. So let me just demonstrate what a Australian pull-up is, in case you don't know. Feet outward, bring your body up, and you pull up. All right. Pull up. Okay. So that is an Australian pull-up. And what this is going to do, this is going to help you build that foundational strength for the actual pull-up. So just practice these so you get good at them. At least, like 8 to 15 reps. Once you achieve that, you're ready to move on. But just practice these. This is a good starter for learning to pull up because it's pretty much the same movement. Your feet just on the ground. But once you get comfortable with this step, you move on to the next. A band assisted pull up. Using resistance bands to learn any exercise or skill is probably one of the best things you can do. The best thing you can do is directly mimic any movement you try and do. So you get your band. Usually, if you're at like a gym, the pull-up bar will be higher, and you put it at the bottom of your feet. What's this? I got doorway pull-up bar, and I'm taller, so I got to put it under my knees. All right, so you just put it under your knees or your feet. Come to the bar, and you just use it for assistance. Okay. And you just practice actually doing pull-ups, but with the band. Now you can't get a much heavier band than this one. This one is only like a medium. I say get a heavy band, and as time goes on, you start to keep practicing, you get better. Then you can lower the resistance. Yeah, lower the resistance on it. So go from heavy to medium to light and no band. Next step is actually do a pull-up. All right. You went through all the progressions, all the steps, and now just start banging out them pull-ups. All right. So hope this helped you out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know if this helped you. And share this with a friend so they get their first pull-up. Like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video.